Happy Halloween, everybody! Today we will be covering the top 10 scariest Geometry Dash songs. However, this will not be like any other ranking. I'm not going to include songs that are meant to be scary. And yeah, some of the spots that are further towards the top of the list are gonna be barely scary, but that is okay. I promise that the list is gonna get way worse as it goes down. And also know that these are all just my opinion. Many of your guys' rankings will be different to my ranking, so don't be typing any comments saying how much of a horrible person I am. Instead, put your rankings in the comments. Anyways, let's begin. Coming in at the number 10 spot is Clubstep by DJ Nate. I know what you're all thinking. Aiden, Clubstep isn't scary one bit. Well, that's why I said that this whole ranking is my opinion. Plus, the rule that I'm not including songs that are meant to be scary is tough to follow. But to me, the parts in Clubstep that are right before a drop just feel a tiny bit creepy to me. It's like the song is already dying out before it barely starts, which was quite unexpected to my 10-year-old ears once I first heard the song. Though, obviously, the rest of the song is definitely not creepy, which is why Clubstep is only coming in at the number 10 spot. And I promise the songs will get more scarier as we move down the list. Coming in at the number 9 spot is Cryptic Dance by Animate. If you dress up as Hungry Humphrey and ask me for candy, let's just say that you won't be eating anymore. But for real though, this song just has a weird background noise that I cannot really explain. Just listen to it real quick. Weird, right? But at least it's repetitive, which takes away from the scare factor. Coming in at the number 8 spot is Miami Hotline Volume 3 by Demonicity. Just like Clubstep, the build-up to the drop is what puts the song on this list. The first couple of times you hear this song, the sudden high-pitched piano noises are unpredictable and give you a feeling of uncertainty with the song. Not only that, but the sounds seem to follow no pattern, which is just plain bizarre. The drop also sounds a bit violent, if you know what I'm talking about, and the part after the drop is most likely the creepiest part. I cannot describe it other than saying that it just sounds really creepy. Oh, and heads up for the rest of this list, my description for the rankings may be a bit vague and hard to understand throughout the video, so sorry about that. Coming in at number 7 is Dimension by Creo. At this point, I know a lot of you are just going to hate my list, and I'm still going to make it public either way, but to me, Dimension deserves the number 7 spot. The song sounds both creepy and awesome at the same time, and this song was probably the toughest ranking I had to do. The reasons I have for putting it on this list in the first place are basically the same reasons that I put Miami Hotline on the list as well. Both have unpredictable noises to the build-up, but instead of a high-pitched piano used in Miami Hotline, a trumpet is used, which in my opinion is way more creepier. The similarities don't end there though. Both drops feel especially violent, but to me, Dimensions feel just a tad more violent than Miami Hotline, which is why it comes in at the number 7 spot. Coming in at the number 6 spot is Coop in Hell by Mr. Jazzman. Pretty obvious reasoning as to why it joins this list, but why so high at number 6? Well, it's simple. Coop in Hell is just really repetitive, so you can easily predict the song. But that doesn't make up for how creepy the sounds are. At one point in the song, you can start to hear what sounds like moaning in the background, and it sounds extremely bizarre even after multiple hearings. There are also bell gongs, which obviously simplify that, which is why it joins in at the number 6 spot. Coming in at the number 5 spot is Lavender Town by Soul Craig. No, this is not the original Lavender Town. Instead, this is a remix. But the fact that it is a remix does not negate the fact that this song is scary. In fact, the actual remix barely kicks in until 20 seconds after the song has started. Until then, the music is almost identical to the original Lavender Town. Actually, some parts of the remix are scarier than the original Lavender Town. For example, after the first 4 loops, you can hear what sounds like whispering, which is just really unsettling. I would go on about the song, but I can't really complain since, like I mentioned, the beginning where it's the most scariest only lasts 20 seconds. Once the remix actually kicks in, it's quite a nice song. Coming in at the number 4 spot is Heartbeat by Snoop Dude. Now, intestinal organs, body fluids, and all that body stuff just really grosses me out, and I'm sure some of you will agree with me. So just the heartbeat that plays in the beginning with nothing else is just not only suspenseful, but gross. The beat goes on enough for listeners to visualize the organ beating, but thankfully it cuts off. But my explanation does not end here. There's a part which has quite a catchy beat, or so I thought. When I actually enjoy the song for once, the beat just gets really violent all of a sudden for a split second, and then it turns calm, and then it's violent again, and then it turns calm, and then it's violent again. Why? I actually enjoyed the calm beat, and then you just ruin it. Coming in at the number 3 spot is Stalemate by KZX. This song is just so unique in such an unpleasant way. The beginning itself would rank on this list, but it pales in comparison to the drop. The song just dies out into silence at random points in the drop. Just listen. I don't think there's anything else that needs to be said, or anything that I can say, because the song is just so unique. I don't even know how to describe it, which is why it comes in at the number 3 spot. Coming in at the number 2 spot is Phobos by Soul Creek. I literally cannot describe how scary this is. It just sounds so bizarre and out of this world that I cannot really explain the sounds I'm hearing. Instead, I'll just give you guys a quick 10-second listen. It feels you are on an unfamiliar planet. Wait a minute. Phobos? Oh, I see what you did there. Now, I know that in the beginning I mentioned I would not put songs that are meant to be scary, but that actually proved to be an incredibly hard task. But 9 out of 10 ain't bad, right? Right? Just please let me make this last minute rule. As I am scripting this, I only have 2 days to finish scripting, record the audio, edit the video, and publish. Just let me please make this last minute rule. Coming in at the number 1 spot is Exasperation by Baron Von Bad Guy. This really should not be a surprise to anybody. Almost everybody has some sort of fear of the unknown, and this song proves it. This song is just so unpredictable and scary. It throws random sounds into random parts of the song. It's as if the person who made the song didn't mean to put it there. I really don't think anything else needs to be said. I won't have you guys listen to the song without my commentary because I just want to spare you guys from the trauma. You could search it up on YouTube at your own risk. But trust me, this song can keep anyone awake for a whole night. So that's my list. Sorry again for changing the rules for the last ranking. It is just because of how hard it is to find scary songs that are not meant to be scary in Geometry Dash. Did you agree with my list? Probably not. So put your rankings in the comments below. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please do leave a fat thumbs up because that is what everybody says subscribe. And I will see you guys later. Goodbye.